This is the machine that powers the world. It's an internal combustion engine. And to be more exact, it's a 4.6 liter V8 that gets somewhere around 18 miles per gallon. And with gas prices at what they are today, this engine is helping to make someone very rich. And as bad as I hate to say it, it's definitely not me. Now, try to imagine this, an engine that doesn't require an outside fuel source. You just turn it on and let it run. And the best part, it runs off of something as simple as a permanent magnet. You know, that thingy that you use to stick your grocery list to your refrigerator? Now, it's no secret how a magnet works. Opposite poles attract, while like poles repel. The trick is to use the magnetic fields to create mechanical energy. If you look closely, you'll notice that there's a magnet connected to each piece of wood, and they have alike poles facing outward. So now, when I push one magnet in front of the other, they immediately kick away. Looks pretty simple, right? The thing is, there's a little more to it than just that. You have to find the right alignment of magnets. That way, one group of magnets push another group through their starting position. This creates a process that restarts over and over again. And what do you get? A non-stop continuous cycle that will run until the magnets lose their fields. Now, I know what you're thinking. How long does a magnet last? And the answer to that question is somewhere around 400 years, give or take 100. The point is, the energy source would outlive its owner. Now you remember the engine that's helping to make the oil companies rich, right? Well, there is one part that is of interest here, and that is the alternator. You see, as long as this machine keeps turning, it produces an electrical current. So, why not take this machine and connect it to this machine? Then you would have, depending on its size, a generator that could run anything. And yes, that would even include your house. Could you imagine never paying for electricity again? I can.
In this video, current control coil is used to control the RPMs.
को है वो बिल्कुल को तार को कली कली तार के RPM terap bawa RPM heavyweight का
This is a simple PVC, plastic vinyl. It's an old, plastic vinyl tube. We just cut it down to about 1 inch, which is the size of these little black magnets as you've seen them. They're all glued in. They're all the same direction, the north and the south. All one side is south, other one's the north. But you're going to notice something. I don't know if you can see it or not, you will in a minute when they do the videos, there's a little hole in it. That gives the ability then from the magnet to be a horseshoe magnet itself. So we got 2 magnets within each other. Now what we also have, I want you to look at this because when you see the wedding cake, you're going to see these big round balls around the outside of it, but there's a big space. You can imagine it when you can see this thing. Now it's connected to another what we call a round magnet basically. It's just a flat banged in on both sides. Now what I've done is glue just a plain old steel ball, the old pinballs, to the bottom so you can get an idea of what it is. End of story. Now you want to see what happens. Now what you have to do is start thinking of the possibilities by using a simple device this. We were looking at doing it commercially, which we do have it done, but the people that put it together originally have been shot at it a couple times and it's not right. So why don't we make a toy so everybody can at least think about it? Do you understand? Okay, now I'll go make the thing so you can see how it works.
Okay, now we'll bring it up on the screen. You notice the gap that he has in the magnets, in the ring of magnets. And he's going to put that ring down over the other slice of a bar magnet glued onto a ball. We're going to have it on the screen here if you watch up here. And when he does this and gets it centered, the ball is the little ball inside, and the disc will revolve by themselves, and they'll revolve perpetually. It's being done strictly by magnetic power. There you can see it, which tells us that free energy is infinitely simple. It's just the interrelationship of magnetic fields, and that's what he's demonstrating.
All this is a speaker magnet. Now that speaker magnet has a hole in the middle.
Okay.
So you do it. So what you do is you take off. You've felt the weight of the
This little ball bearing here.
Yeah, the whole thing. Well, if you pull off the ball bearing and put in a plastic shaft,
Yeah. Then you've got a motor.
Well, then all you need is something to drive the motor, right?
Okay, yeah.
Now, when I showed the pictures of the flying saucers, they always had that missing link right here.
Yes.
So you can
This is
see
the wedding cake, right?
Yeah, the wedding
Yeah,
cake.
the wedding
So
cake.
when you look at the little hole in here, so what we've done is created a horseshoe magnet.
There we go. You just...
Now, see, what you do is you put a shaft on it. Don't put a metal shaft, a plastic one. Then you can put a generator on it.
Yeah.
And if you use the stronger magnets, you can really get a lot of power, and that's enough to create a field, to create your generator. To create. Now, is that free energy?
That is free energy.
And you're doing it, not me.
I'm doing it, folks at home watching this. This is live. There are no hidden parts, no strings, no nothing, no preparation.
Yes, there is. Carrie's.
She's doing it psychically.
Yeah, I'm magical.
Is that
And
fun?
now-
Oh,
flip
that's
it
And now I
over.
turn it over.
Yeah,
I just
and
keep it
it'll do
balanced
the
like
same
that.
thing, only
Stick it
with a
down on
little
top.
weight.
There we go. And
It'll start.
it'll start. There we go. Oh, it's...
Well,
hang on a
no,
second. What
you
am
know
I doing?
works. You know what it works better on, because this has got leg on it. Is
Okay.
on a glass, you know, a glass thing or whatever.
Here it goes.
There
There we
you
go. Here we go.
See that?
But leaving that one out, the one puts it slightly out
Okay.
of balance, is that,
That causes a vortex.
Yeah.
Otherwise, all you got is the North Pole and the South Pole. But by
Otherwise,
putting this thing, now all of a sudden I've got the North
Yeah.
Pole, South Pole, and it's causing a spinning. If you put a piece of paper on it with metal pilings, you'll
so
see
is
it
it
spirkle.
spinning to get into balance?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Because
what
it
it's
took
like,
one
okay.
away.
he's right.
What it's like a hamster on a wheel, and the magnetic field is the asymmetry that's like the hamster on a wheel, and the thing just keeps on
Yeah.
going round.